Hi, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If you haven't, I'm Gemma. I talk about books, and I was going to film a different video today, but I got home from work and there was a parcel waiting for me. So I'm going to open this instead. So this is the June parcel from the Abominable Book Club. Okay, so first up we have a bookmark with the usual little short story on the back. And you can never have too many bookmarks. We've also got a mysterious little envelope which has an exciting signed book plate. So the first book out of the package is Woman Eating by Claire Coda. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know absolutely nothing about this book. I have never seen this before, ever. It's brand new out this year, but it's completely passed me by. So I will just read what it's about. So it's got quite a long synopsis. I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to read the first paragraph. Lydia is hungry. She's always wanted to try sashimi, ramen, onigiri with sour plums stuffed inside, the food her Japanese father liked to eat. And then there is bubble tea and the vegetables grown by the other artists at the studio she is secretly squatting in. But Lydia can't eat any of this. The only thing she can digest is blood. And it turns out that sourcing fresh pig's blood in London, where she is living away from her vampire mother for the first time, is much more difficult than she'd anticipated. Okay, I have no idea, but it sounds brilliant. I love me a good vampire story, and I have to say, it's been a bloody long time since I've found a good vampire story. And no, I am not including Twilight in that. I'm excited to get to this one. So this is a really good start. Okay, so the next book we have is 5 Minds by Guy Morpus. I'm really liking this cover. And 2 hardbacks in one package. I'm a happy girl. So this one came out last year in 2021. I think I've heard of this one. The cover looks familiar. I'm sure I've seen this jacket cover somewhere. But let's have a look at what it's about. The Earth's spiralling population has finally been controlled. Lifespans are limited to 80 years, except for those who make an extreme choice to become a commune. 5 minds sharing one body, each living for 4 hours at a time, but with a combined lifespan of nearly 150 years. Alex, Kate, Mike, Sierra and Ben have already spent 25 years together in what was once Mike's body. Their frequent personality clashes leading to endless bickering, countless arguments, and getting themselves stranded on a Russian Arctic freighter. Wanting to buy upgrades for their next host body, they decide to travel to a death park where games are played and time can be gambled like money. But things go very wrong, and when Kate accepts a dangerous offer and one of them disappears. Someone is trying to kill off members of the commune, but why? Is one of them responsible, or is an outsider playing a deadly game? It's hard enough to catch a murderer. It's almost impossible when you might be sharing a body with them. That sounds confusing and intriguing and just a little bit weird. And then we have the used book, possibly my favourite part of the Abominable Book Club. This feels like a little paperback, and I'm going to predict another James Herbert. I have no idea. Okay, so I was wrong. It's a Stephen King, and it is Cell. I have not read this one, but I do own a copy. I will admit that I am not massively keen on these editions. They're just not my thing. However, this one is in slightly better condition than the copy that I do own. I haven't really loved any of the jacket covers that I've seen of this particular book, so I'll probably just keep this one anyway and read it, and then depending on whether or not I like the book will depend on whether or not I keep it. So in terms of what this one is about, it says, civilization slipped into its second dark age on an unsurprising track of blood, but with a speed that could not have been foreseen by even the most pessimistic futurist, and the world as it had been was a memory. The event became known as the Pulse. The virus was carried by every cellular phone operating in the world. Within hours, those receiving calls would be infected. Clayton Riddle, a young artist, knows he has to reach his son before the boy switches on his phone, and time is running out. I'll admit it doesn't sound the most thrilling book or even Stephen King book that I've ever read, but I'll get to it eventually and I'll let you know what I think. So these are the 3 books in this month's package, and it's a pretty good one. I mean, 2 hardbacks and a Stephen King, so I can't really complain. If you get the Abominable Book Club, post your links and I will check out your video, or if you don't make a video then just let me know what the used book was that you got. Otherwise, I will be back with another video soon. Bye!